looking forward to what Jesus has to offer us in after this life is over, in eternity. And so some of my crew here wanted to share with you some of the things going on in their life, and then also some of the conversations we were able to have last night with people we've never met before, people that we walked up to on the street. And all right, this is actually, why don't we, real quick before we do that, I think I should go through and introduce everyone. Why don't you guys all stand up? I think that would be a good idea. Again, my name is Josh Polson, and I do a number of things at Belleview Christian School in Westminster, but one of the things I get to do is I get to teach Bible class every day to the high schoolers, and I'm also in charge of the 12th grade class, and many of these students are 12th graders, and I've had some of them for years. I've worked at Belleview in the Pillar of Fire for 7 years, ever since I graduated college, and I've had some of these students for almost all of those years, and so it's been really neat to see them grow up and turn into the young men and women that they are today. And first, I'm just going to go down and introduce everybody for you. We have, this is Drew. He is a senior this year. And then we have Kaylee, and she's a senior. And then we have Laura. Laura's a senior. And then we have Brianna. And Brianna has decided she's going to be a junior this year. Sarah is a senior. And then this is Jared with the glasses, and he's a junior. And then we have Mackenzie, and she's the runt of the bunch. She's a sophomore. And then we have Abigail on the end, and she's a senior. And then in the back, standing up is this is Jared. He's a senior, and he is our technical guru. He does our video and our photography and all our electronic things. And so he's kind of our behind-the-scenes guy, and he does that very, very well. And then the one who's made everything possible, stand up. This is Christina, and Christina is my wife. And so she makes everything possible, and she's very, very supportive. And when I brought her the idea of this trip, she's just been so extremely supportive of the ministry. And we actually have 2 small children. We have a 5-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. And so we've missed them this week, and we're looking forward to get to see them. But they've got to spend lots of time with their grandparents the last couple of days, so they enjoyed that. But again, Christina, my wife, and just so thankful to have her here. But so that's our crew. You guys can sit down, and several of them are going to graduate, and I'm going to miss them. But one of the things I wanted to teach them, and I'm glad you mentioned learning Christ at a young age. And you guys are all very, very fortunate and very, very blessed to be able to go to a school from a young age that teaches Jesus. Because many people don't hear about it until they're already older, and then it's easier to just reject it and say no. But you guys are blessed. Do not take this for granted. Okay, I myself went to a Christian school from the time I was in kindergarten all the way up, and I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful for that background and that upbringing, and that my parents cared enough about my future to put me in that environment. So be very thankful for the people you have here, that you get to experience Jesus every day. And again, Drew's going to talk to you about himself and maybe what his plans are after graduation, and then he'd like to talk to you about a conversation he had last night. So here's Drew, one of our seniors. Hey, how's it